Murray, congratulations. We're pleased to announce that you are the Trust representative who will be joining the Board of Directors. Tell us your feelings on that appointment.
Yeah, I'm really grateful for the executors of David Croft's estate for investing part of the legacy to allow us to be a member of the board. It's something we've always hesitated to do because we just felt always it was better to be outside the board to represent the views of the members. But the things that have changed in the recent few weeks have, in our estimation, made it possible for us to take a different approach. Hence, I was invited to be the representative of the Trust, and I was more than happy to accept. And what I'll be doing is trying to represent the views of, not my views, but the views of the people we represent, which are the members of the Trust.
It's a first for the football club and for the Supporters Trust. You must feel a great sense of pride in being that first representative.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you can tell it from my accent I'm not a local. So, you know, I've been with the Trust now since 2007. I was made the secretary through default because I was asked when I joined. I was a member of the Trust and I went to one of the meetings just to see how things operated. I was invited by Scott Golding, the then chair, and I was asked to take the minutes because the secretary wasn't there, and I didn't realise that then made me secretary. So you could say I was conned into it, and that was July 2007, so I've been secretary ever since. So we've been through some strange times within the Trust, and some good times as well. And I just see this as an extension to what we were always trying to achieve, and that is to get the opinion of the supporters within the boardroom. And that's what I'll be striving to do in the 2 years interim period of my appointment.
And how do you see this role working? What do you intend to do as part of that role?
Well, we'll always consult our members on any subject that applies to their involvement. As a representative of the Trust, it won't be my opinions I'll be expressing, it'll be the opinions of our members. In the same way as the shareholding we have, we're only guardians of the shares. The shares belong to the members. So we will always vote, having done a ballot, on anything that arises that requires a vote. There will be times where decisions will have to be made without a ballot because we'd never be stopped doing ballots. So we'll work in the interests of the members, but if it's anything that really requires a substantial yes or no, then we'll consult our members at every opportunity.
The role, as we said, you are officially being appointed now. Your EFL fit and proper test has come back and you start with immediate effect. Are you very much excited and looking forward to getting stuck in straight away?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You know, I've got a meeting with Simon later today, and there are issues at the moment that have to be resolved. So I'm being consulted at the moment about issues, and for my opinion, for the Trust's opinion, and that will continue. So I'm really looking forward to getting stuck in, as we say.
Yeah, Ben, you must be pleased with the relationship you've already built up with Simon, our new chairman, and the rest of the board of directors as well.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I've been involved for so long now with the board as an outside influence that it's nothing new to me to actually talk to the members of the board. I've met Simon. I haven't met Michael or Jamie yet, but you know, I look forward to that.
Yep, as well as your role in terms of the Trust representative, will you be looking to bring other things to the board as well, perhaps expertise that you've had in your own personal life that you can bring?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I would hope that, you know, I've always been involved in sales development and sales management within companies like the Mars Group, and recently with my son's business, where we provided a purchasing facility to try and improve people's pricing by negotiating better prices with national suppliers that were partners with us. So, you know, I think that will stand in good stead when it comes to discussing the ins and outs of anything that comes up in the way of opportunities for the club board to consider.
Yep, and it'd be remiss of me not to mention David Clough and the legacy he has left behind, and
Absolutely.
it's having such an impact on all fans and the football club, even a year on since his passing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, David used to collect my gold bond, and I remember one day he said to me, "I've been to see Kilpatrick," and I said, "What about?" He said, "I'm leaving my house to the club on one condition," and it was the middle of winter, and I said, "What was the condition?" He said, "It has to be under soil heating," and I joked with him and said, "Well, I suggest you watch your back, because we need it now. So if you see anyone stalking you, be very careful, you know." But what a man. We'll never ever see that. Not just in this club, but in any club, I think. The guy was such a fan and supporter. He's the only man I know that couldn't come to a game on a Tuesday night because he was collecting gold bond. That's, to me, is a sign of a real fan in a very constructive way, you know.